I haven't done this in a while, but what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to T3G. Now, if you're new here, you might be wondering who the hell I am. Well,
allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
I've been on tech YouTube for over 10 years. I have been reviewing everything from computers, computer components, to random tech, daily tech, and then really kind of dialed it in the last few years into budget production tech. My sort of goal with the channel and with all these reviews is to find the cheapest and best camera rig, right? And that's audio, video, and lighting. And today we're going to talk a little bit of tech, mostly what I have sort of in the queue to be reviewed, because I swear, I promise, I've still been on the grind looking for the best budget production tech that I could possibly find. I've got some good stuff, some bad stuff, some warnings. There's just across the board. This is stuff from the last couple years, and literally started. Some of this stuff I picked up probably June of 23. So that gives you an idea. All of last year, for the most part, was the move, right? I don't want to show you guys the rest of this. This is not clean yet. But we're just going to talk about a few things that I'm going to be reviewing soon. And we're going to start with the number one on the total request line. My recommendation for a phone mounting system to replace your Unique all-in-one kind of things, or the whatever that other thing was, the other one that was a little too expensive for what it was. And that, of course, is going to be a TackForm product. You can check out links below for previous TackForm videos I've done, but we're going to be creating a specific kit for desk use for the creator, and I'm going to try to keep it as affordable as possible. Then the next thing I picked up, I don't remember how this even came up. I want to say this was like a TikTok recommendation. This is like an auto tracker for the phone. We're going to see how this works, especially now I have a folding phone, so I don't even know if it's going to work, if it's going to hold it. Might have to break the LG wing back out to do the footage for this. We'll see how it works. But yeah, that's going to be on the docket. Something that I came across just sort of walking through a retail store. It was on the clearance aisle. You know I love me some clearance. And that was the, what is this thing called? It's the Razer, I don't know, it's got a name, but it's not on here, which is not very Razer. Usually they brand all over the place. It's very, very lightly branded on the back. But yeah, it's a Razer desktop mic. It's meant for streaming, but I always want to see if it's good for voiceovers, things like that. Budget mics are a huge category for me. I already showed you one. I've actually picked up quite a few. Now this one I picked up a while back, another clearance find. This is the JLab. I actually had a couple JLab Bluetooth headphones that were kind of off, like they hung off the glasses, and really actually thought they were a good quality product, so I figured let's give it a shot. I want to say this was about 20 bucks on clearance. I think it was only about 35 new, so we'll see about pricing, we'll see about where you can get them. But yeah, this is going to be another mic that I'm reviewing. This one, I am imagining it's going to be good. I've had HyperX products before, but this is the HyperX SoloCast. This is going to be a podcast and streaming mic. We'll definitely give that a whirl. Then most recently, F-Deuce. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. F-Deuce. What is it? The SL40. Another podcast mic. Big fan of this layout. It's feeling very like a Shure knockoff. If this is as good as I'm hoping it is, I'm going to be real excited about that one. And then honestly, I've done a review on this thing before, the Samsung Q2U. I picked this up. I don't even know if I'm going to do a review on this, but this is just probably going to be the new secondary podcast microphone because I love it. It isolates really well. I've done a video on it. You should go check it out. Now, I think I brought this up a long time ago, and it's still sort of on the docket, on the plan, but I'm going to be doing a portable podcast rig, and that's like a big long-term plan. And this is something that I picked up for it. So this is the Zoom PodTrack P4. This has 4 mic inputs, and that's kind of the biggest thing for me. Is my whole idea is to get sort of a 360 layout, the 3 guests plus myself. I'm hoping that's going to be solid for that. Plus, I've used Zoom products before; they're solid, so I have no doubts that this will be a good product. One thing I've actually been using for quite a bit of time since I bought it, because it is so fantastic, is this bad boy. This is the what the heck is this? The Viltrox H18, yeah. But here's the thing. I charged this, I want to say when we moved here, because I really had the intention of like making the video, because I was supposed to make it a long time ago. This is one of those things where they're like, hey, do you want to do this review and we'll send you money? And I think, did I ever even review it? I don't even know, honestly. It was so long, I had so many things going on, I completely forgot about it. But here's the thing. I haven't used this. You know I haven't been producing any videos. So I haven't used this since I think I charged it when we moved here. So let's just give it the benefit of the doubt and say I charged it last that would have been July. Let's say I charged it last July. Tell me how it still has battery. It still has battery. This is a fantastic wand light. It's actually got barn doors and everything. I'm going to do a full review on this. I am so excited to talk about this thing. I love this thing. I've used it before. I've used it on previous videos that have been on this channel. I just never got around to actually doing the video on this thing. So super, super excited for that one. Now, recently, I actually started a video on this, but I don't like how it's coming out. So I'm going to start fresh and do a whole proper video on it. It's kind of run and gun. But I picked up the TikTok camera, and I really think this is just the same camera that I've previously reviewed. I'm gonna have to find it somewhere, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison as well, because I'm almost 100% sure this is just the same camera from like 2, 3, 4 years ago that I reviewed. That was like a $100 camera. Now it's $50 on TikTok. So, you know, it's probably the same thing. That's kind of what I'm experiencing, but we'll see. Now, this actually came up as an alternative when I was looking at the Insta360. It is not a 360, but it is sort of like a small, it's meant to be like a pocket camera, almost like a body cam kind of thing. I want to say it was like $150. We'll see how that functions. I came across this thing. This is, it says bundle accessories. There's no branding on this, but this is a Kodak 360 camera from some time ago, like many moons ago. I want to say like 2016. But it's interesting. I saw it on online, and I came across it. I was like, oh, I didn't know that they were even still doing stuff. But yeah, it's the Kodak Pix Pro SP360. Yeah, it's one of these old schooler 360 kind of cameras. We'll see how this functions. I've actually tested it with the computer. It works as a webcam, so we'll see the actual quality. We'll do a full, because this comes with all this stuff, so we'll do a full video on this. This is an interesting one. When I pulled it out, I was like, oh, that is not, like, this feels old, and then I looked it up, and it was. I want to say like 2016, 2017 product, but it was presented to me as new, and I fell for it. You know, they got my money. And then the last sort of recent purchase, I've been really kind of eyeballing this for a long time. They have not upgraded this to a newer model, so they've just been rocking this for quite a few years. I've done a video on the Akaso Brave 7 LE, and I figured I'd give this a shot as well. This is sort of the upgraded version of it. I forget what the upgrade is from the 7 LE, but we'll definitely dive into that. It's a little bit more expensive. And then this is going to be the last thing I'll talk about, because this is going to be a really, really deep dive video. But this is the Feiyutech Pocket 3 camera. I've actually done a little bit of video with this already, but I've had some issues with it and have had to deal with their customer service and everything, and that's the real sort of attack on the video. The product itself, we'll talk about it, you know, I'll do the review, but that's going to be one that I'm going to be talking about, sort of the experience, and spoiler alert, Weil will not be backing any of their campaigns ever again. And then the last thing I want to mention is there's a special video that I'll be doing with a friend of mine, Jason from EO7 Media, link below. Make sure you check him out. But I have a really cool idea what to do with him, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy that one. Really meant to speak to sort of everything I've just been talking about. So that's it for this sort of reintroduction, letting you know I'm alive, letting you know I'm still doing this, and I will be back. The first video, like I said, I'm gonna say I need to find one piece. I don't know where it is, but I need to find that one piece, or I need to go get it. So I'm gonna say a week before I put out the next video. I'll give myself time to find that. But I'm gonna be doing a TackForm video to talk about what my recommendation for a desktop creator mounting solution is. So make sure you are subscribed so you can see that. Now, if you are at the end of this video and you need a light, honestly, just hit me up. I ended up with 2 of these. I have one. It's literally right down there. It's right down at my feet. But I have 2 of these. I already had one of these, and then someone offered me one, and I said, sure, why not? And I've been meaning to give one away. So if you need a light, if you would like a light, hit me up, and hit me up, let's say Instagram DMs, and we'll get this shipped out to you. Pretty straightforward. No cost, no nothing. It's not a giveaway. Just first person to hit me up needs it, let me know, and we'll get it to you. A little reward for watching till the end. So that'll be it for this one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.